New at 6, changes coming to a Quincy restaurant that many thought was closing. Last June, the owners of Zoup announced they would close by the end of the month. Well, now the restaurant is going through a rebrand under new ownership and a new name, Z Eats. There will be a new menu, such as flatbreads and grain bowls, while keeping some of the signature soups. Business partners say this change comes as the company is changing as well.
This is a chained establishment, so the franchisor is a company called WowWorks. They have several brands under their umbrella. WowWorks had decided to rebrand Zoup into Z Eats, so the new era of Zoup is Z Eats, and this is actually happening across the chain as we speak.
Now, the timeline for the transition of the restaurant is unknown at this time.